Hello, I'm Murray Newlands and welcome to another episode of The Future of Engagement. Today we're going to be looking at what's happening in South by. So today we're looking at what's happening at South by Southwest. This is the 19th annual South by Southwest Festival, which has a number of components. There's an interactive component, there's a film component, and obviously lots of social media people, marketing people, and brands are all heading to Austin to check out the scene and try and promote their products and network with different people. We're filming this on Friday afternoon. We're just looking at the start of the conversation around South by Southwest, and we thought we'd look at some of the reactions and who's doing what. Obviously, the big brands are trying to get in on it early to make sure that they're part of the conversation, as well as some of the social media leaders, such as Pete Cashmore. We've seen quite a lot of communication by him, and obviously he's got his own Mashable house and trying to promote that as part of the experience. Other interesting things, we've got actual real celebrities going along, such as Bill Murray. He's renowned for going there and having interesting conversations and doing interesting things with different people. And Huffington Post even have a Bill and Murray watch where you can discuss what you saw with him and the experiences you had with him. And interestingly, also a lot of people tweeting about that in relation to not at South by Southwest. So there's a whole there and not there. When an event gets that size, it's really doing something. So the big story this year supposedly is going to be big data, what's happening with it, what you can do with it, and how that's really going to change our lives as people look at what's happening within social media and actually pull out trends and pull out interesting activities. So far this morning, we've seen over 500 tweets about what's happening and lots of social sharing. The interesting thing for me, obviously, is that looking at the holistic conversation about this, it being a physical event, more than certain other types of social media news, we see lots of images, lots of photos being shared through social media rather than just tweets. The other interesting thing for me is that actually looking at the whole conversation, having just about 6% as negative is very interesting. So not everyone's happy there. It has this big party reputation, but people are negative about lots of things that are happening there too. 6% is quite a lot of negative comments for the stories we tend to cover. So what can you learn from this conversation so far? Well, you don't have to be at South by Southwest to actually be part of that conversation. You can still tweet with a hashtag for it, and you can also tweet with the not at South by Southwest hashtag too. The other thing is that big events, physical events, still are really important. Even though we live in a virtual world, actually being part of those physical events can make a huge impact. I'm Murray Newlands, you've been watching The Future of Engagement. If you're interested in social media monitoring yourself, go to alerti.com, use the code alertivideo, and try some social media monitoring on your own time. Thank you, and see you next week.